Video I'm going to show you how I apply my plant hair dye. Many of you have asked me how my hair looks like after it's been a while since I applied it, and here it's been actually more than 6 months, so you can definitely see here the differences in color. So this is my natural color. My hair is wet, so it might not be very easy to see, but I hope you can still see. So here is my natural color. I have a lot of grays. And as you go down, you can see the color gets stronger and stronger. And at the ends of my hair, that's where the color is the strongest. But you can see that even after so many months, I do still have color. So it doesn't really come off completely. And the reason for that is because I am currently using 1/4 of henna in my mix. If I was using just cassia, then the stain would be much weaker. So I'm going to now show you how I apply the mud in my hair. So I just like do it with my fingers like this. If your mixture has a lot of henna in it, then I recommend you use gloves. But in my case, the henna part is just 1/4, as I said, and therefore it doesn't really stain my fingers. Sometimes it stains a bit, but then it comes off when I shower, so it's not really problematic. Also, when it goes on surfaces or things like that, it's also not very problematic because it comes off easily, as long as, I always clean it immediately after I finish, so I've never really had a problem. If you're using just cassia, then you don't have to worry at all, because it won't even stain your fingers. If you're using mostly henna, or if you're also using indigo in your mix, then I recommend you use gloves. So what I do is, as you can see here, I just section it, not very perfectly, just more or less, and I apply it mostly to my roots like this. This is usually right now, because it's been such a long time since I've dyed my hair. I hope that because I've never been so long without dyeing my hair, so I have no idea if this will be too little. I hope not. But so this is how I always do it. So I section like this, and then I apply like this, and also here in the back. That I always put a garbage bag around my shoulders so that I don't make a mess. So I have also washed my hair with just shampoo, so no conditioner, no oils, and you should try and have your hair as clean as possible when you apply, so that it can really stick to the hair. You shouldn't apply conditioner or oils or anything like that, otherwise the color doesn't take in as good, especially if you are just using cassia. The more you help, the better, so you should try and prevent anything that might hinder the color. So I'm just sectioning it and applying it the same way on the other side. And I'm going to, as you can see, I don't do it like terribly perfect, but I try and do as many sections as possible. And then here in the back, I also section it, but more like this. Try and go from up down. Like this. As you can see, it's not very perfect, and But I mean, so far it was always okay. I never really missed any spot or anything. So some people use like a brush to, you know, one of those dyeing brushes to color their hair. I never really saw the need. I think for me it works very well with my fingers like this. So as you can see, I'm not being terribly thorough, but I did apply around my neck very well. And now what I do is, after I finish, when it's like this, I put my hair all back like this, and then I apply the mud like this. My mud has little pieces, little grains, or huge grains, and yeah, it's better when you're able to do it without it, but mine always get like this because I don't spend a lot of time doing this, so I just do it more or less, and it works anyway. It's just a bit harder to take out, but I always take it out using a mermaid rinse. So what I do is, now I will leave this for 1 hour, and afterwards, if you use cassia, then you should leave it longer. I recommend, the best is like 4 hours, to be honest, but the longer you can leave, always the better. But with henna, actually I also have had good results with just half an hour, but since it's been such a long time since I dyed my hair, I'm not going to leave it 1 hour. I actually always prefer to leave 1 hour. So now with the rest, I just put my hair up like this, just so that it stays here more or less, you know. And then I use the rest of the mud to just keep my hair stuck here so that it doesn't leave. And then what I will do after the 1 hour is I will do a mermaid rinse, which is basically you fill up the bathtub and you lie there and you gently let the mud come out of your hair, helping with your fingers now and then, and just have a relaxing bath. You can also do that by just dipping your hair or your head into water. I've seen even people doing it in lakes, which is perfectly fine because this is plants, so it's not, doesn't damage the environment. I do it in my bathtub. So now that I have this done, I will put a shower cap and then something warm on top to help the dye take in. So as you can see, my fingers are not stained. It's okay. So now I put a shower cap. Just a moment, I come back. Okay, sorry for that. So I will now put the shower cap on top, like this. And then on top I will put this, which is like a little cap made of a towel. This prevents it from, so now during this hour I'm out, it will prevent from staining my clothes, and also it will keep it warm and help the dye take in. Well, I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.